Okay guys, please help me share this video. Finally, I'm back to base. I don't go back to Europe. You don't see them. So my African my African tour don't finally end. So, and if you look at the screen, I want to talk about data. That is internet bundle in Africa, and how much I spent in buying data in going to Ghana, Togo and Benin Republic. These three countries were the ones I visited now as I went home. So the kind of money I spent buying data was outrageous. Now I bought 15 euros data. So that data will serve me almost a month, almost. Okay? And do you know one funny thing is that the SIM card will not be able to recharge that same bundle again after it expires before the end of the month. They will want you to use it for 1 month, and that 1 month is 1 month. But when I was in Ghana, guy, the way I was using data, it was as if na blood money I they do. How can you be buying data every day? You know, when I first arrived, I thought, I was like, how much is 100 Ghana cedis, you know, in data? I use it to buy. If I buy today, tomorrow I'll go and buy again. I did like that on MTN, okay, until I changed to another SIM card, which is Airtel, and that Airtel gave me the option of 128 gig for 300 Ghana cedis. That was the only time I managed to enjoy data. You know, I was like, should I be putting off my hotspot? And in Ghana too, if you don't have their Ghana card, you cannot be able to buy SIM card, you know, or to enjoy anything. So you must have the Ghana card before you can do anything. And doing that, before you can have the Ghana card to buy SIM card, you must be a citizen of Ghana. So why is Ghana doing like that? But in Nigeria, once you come in with your ID card, you can register your SIM. Okay, so somebody had to help me register the SIM card and all that. I dey cruise for my for my Land Rover, be my Jeep. We never sabi. We never get what did they call her? Never get this thing. You see, and my Range Rover with this. Anyway, so he go carry me reach there. You see? So that's my own question. Why are they collecting so much data, internet bundle in Nigeria? But internet bundle here, you go last you for Europe. Only that one is discouraging. So is that what people in Africa are facing when it comes to data and bundles and all that? That means in a war. Guy, I give hand for people who wait there for wait there back home. Una they try you. Every day una they subscribe, you know, to the network. And the way where they take they pack the data is surprising. Now, I've used like how many days now out of the data I bought, but it is still there. They are not packing it like, you know, it's a thief something. But in Nigeria like this, in Africa, in Ghana, in Togo, in Benin, now so they pack data, because each country I enter, I have to buy SIM. Okay, I have to look for somebody who can, you know, give me SIM card. So I still gave them back when I wanted to leave those countries, because at the borders, you see people now where they do, they go give you SIM card where they don't register already. So after my tour in that country, I left and returned the SIM card to the person who sold it to me. So this data issue, I think something has to be done. It's outrageous how much they charge to give data to people in Africa. It is, I think that's a criminal offense, because it's too much. It's too my money finish for data. So people will be say, I don't know if any other person is well, if you are in Africa, you never go out, then you will see it as maybe a normal thing, but it is not normal. The charges are too much. The way where they take they pack your data is too much, and you have to reduce it. You have to reduce the way you are packing data here. And do you know the funny thing? The moment you leave Ghana to Togo, just like a boundary like this, nothing demarcates it. Just walk across and meet the custom, the immigration and all that, and cross over. The network from here will stop working on the other side. Why? The moment I left Ghana to Togo, my network stopped working, the one I had in Ghana. Then I had to buy SIM inside Togo. Then I later left Togo into Benin Republic. And I also needed to buy another SIM card in Benin Republic. But I remember when I traveled from Italy to Portugal, the SIM card I used here was still working there without hitches, without issues. I was using it to browse. Now, in fact, the most funniest thing is that, what would I call it? My SIM card that I used to travel to Africa from Europe was still sending me messages. I was still receiving their messages and alert and everything. Okay? So, but a country within itself cannot share internet. You must buy the SIM card of that country. Africa, this is a very big shame now. We suppose don't pass the level by now. We suppose don't pass that level by now. I don't know if any of you, or those people who are traveling around Africa, or those bloggers, whether they have a special SIM card that can cover the whole Africa. Maybe they are facing the same thing, as in if you move from one country to another, you buy another SIM. If you move from one country to another, in fact, just countries, neighbors, that Igbo people came in and told you, oh, you people are no longer the same people. Oh, share border, and we shared. They can no longer use the same, network. Once you enter another side, you have to buy another SIM. I even saw on Wodemaya's post, that guy, he said that an African country gave him, was holding his visa to enter. Meanwhile, in 24 hours, he got a Schengen visa. Africa, we are just being wicked to ourselves. For no reason, no just reason. That's why some people prefer to die in Obodo Oyibo. They don't even want to come back. You can imagine that. Please, let me know if you have similar experience in that aspect, because this data internet of a thing is too much. And calling, I prefer calling somebody from Europe. I prefer calling an African person in Europe, from Europe, than calling the person from either Ghana or Togo, because the kind of money they will wipe you. Yourself, you will feel that even Africa now has become more expensive than Europe. What would you be that? Let me know through the comment section. We'll just leave them for here. I'll be back with more. My experience never finish. I go tell on all the things will happen and how my waka take be.